Something to discuss about International Religious Freedom Report 2019, which is released recently. And actually this is an internal document of the US government. The US State Department has released this annual International Religious Freedom Report. Okay, so this is usually released annually, and this report will be publishing data regarding the religious freedom across the world, or it is about the survey of the state of religious freedom across the world. And the State Department, US State Department, will be submitting this report to the US Congress, and this includes the whole India. I want to say that this is not restricted to India only. This report includes the religious freedom across the world, and in this report they have raised issues which is in India also. Means they have listed some of the recent issues in India, which is what they are saying is really causing a lot of problem for the religious freedom of the people in India. Some of the issues they have mentioned in their report are the changes in the status of Jammu and Kashmir, the Citizenship Amendment Act, National Registry of Citizens or NRC, then mob lynching and anti-conversion law. They are saying that these kind of issues are ignored by the lawmakers, and also they says that inflammatory public remarks and social media posts against the minority communities are common in India. And also they are saying cow vigilantism has caused death of many people in India, and also mentioned other issues like Babri Masjid decision by the Supreme Court, and also challenges to the 2018 reversal of a ban on some women entering the Sabarimala temple. Okay, so these are some of the issues mentioned in their report, or in this International Religious Freedom Report. And if you are checking in the April month of this year itself, USC IRF, that is an institution of US, that is US Commission on International Religious Freedom. This USCIRF had recommended to the Secretary of the State that India's status should be downgraded, that is from to the lowest grade. That is, they said that India's status should be reduced to the lowest grade, that is called CPC, or country of particular concern. And this recommendation is not mandatory for the Secretary of the State. Okay, and what US did is they didn't do anything on this recommendation. And if we are checking as per the law of the US, CPC and special watch list, there is one more list that is a bit level lesser than the CPC, or one level lesser than the CPC. These two designations have to be made by the administration not later than 90 days after the publication of this IRF report. So this is the norm of USA. So after the publication of this IRF, within 90 days they will be publishing the CPC and the special watch list. So and this will be having positive and negative development countries. So those countries which made some positive development regarding their religious freedom will be segregated in a separate list, and those countries which showed negative development in their religious freedom of the citizens will be listed separately. In that list, in both of that list, India was not included, and it is seen that China was there in the negative list along with Nigeria. In regarding China, what they said is Uyghurs, Tibetans, Falun Gong followers and Christians were being repressed by China. That is what they said regarding China's after including this in the negative list. Okay, and India stand on this report is that India said that US does not have any local standing for listing or for saying anything about India, because we do have a strong constitutional protection for their citizens regarding its religious freedom. So India said that we are proud of our country's democratic traditions, and we have enough protection for citizens of India for regarding their religious freedom. And also, if we are checking the impact of this kind of reports on the relation between India and USA, we can say that there will be no impact because this is just a report of internal affairs of the US. Even though it is even though this is an internal report of the US, and even though it is covering the entire world, this will not be having any impact on the relationship between India and US, as it is always coming. This is a common report. And uh, even though they are pointing their finger towards us, there is also a lot of problems going on in US also, because there is now at the present of this releasing of report, there is protest going on Black Lives Matter. Such kind of protest is going on in America against atrocities on African American citizens. So US is also not that much good regarding in protection of their citizens freedom of religion. So on this behalf, or on this concern, there will be no impact on the relationship between India and as well as USA. So that's all about the topic. Thank you.